Assalamu alaikum viewers, you are watching my channel Electrostatics. Today my topic, very important topic. Electrostatics consists of two words, the electro and statics. These two words, the combination of two words. What is mean by electro? Electro means study of charges. And what is the meaning of statics? Statics means at rest, not moving. Then the combined definition of electrostatics, we get the study of charges at rest, is called electrostatics. So the question arises, what are charges? There are two kinds of charges. Positive and negative. Two charges. As the properties of charges, like charges repel each other. Means that same charges, either positive will repel each other, negative will repel each other. And now the unlike charges attract each other. As positive attracts negative, negative attracts positive. These are the properties of charges, that like charges repel each other and unlike charges attract each other. Now the question is, how they repel and attract each other? They repel and attract each other by electrostatic force. By electrostatic force, suppose that I have a charge Q1 and the other one charge is Q2. Both are of any kind of charges, either positive or negative, but they applying some force on each other. This force is called electrostatic force. Electrostatic force. As we know that both charges applying some force on each other, either attraction or either repulsion. There are some kind of force applying on each other. This force is called electrostatic force, but we do not have the magnitude of this force. Charles Coulomb, military scientist, German military scientist, discovered the magnitude of this force. Coulomb's law, called Coulomb's law. What he say about this force? What Coulomb say about this force? Coulomb say about this force that the force, electrostatic force between two charges, is directly proportional to the product of the magnitude of charges. Coulomb said that the electrostatic force, I will denote electrostatic force by Fe. As you know that forces, there are so many kinds of force: gravitational force, so linear force, and the electrostatic force Fe is directly proportional to Q1 Q2, the product of the magnitude of charges which are applying some forces on each other. I say it 1. And the next, second, he said that the electrostatic force is inversely proportional to the square of distance between them. This r is the distance between two charges. Coulomb said that this electrostatic force is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. By combining these two factors, 2 and 1, I will get the equation as Q1 Q2 over R square. On removing the proportionality, there I will get some constant on right side of this equation. Now, what is this constant? This constant is constant of proportionality. What is the value of this constant? On which factors this depend? This all question arises. This is the value of this. The constant as 4, you know that, pi as 3.1415. You know very well that. What is epsilon naught? What is this factor? This factor is called the permittivity of free space. This factor is called the permittivity of free space. What is the value of this permittivity of free space? It is values 8.85 into 10's power minus 12 Coulomb square per Newton per meter square. This is the value of, and I will calculate the value of K by these all values, as 4, as pi 3.14, as epsilon naught is 8.85 into 10 power minus 12. You can calculate on your calculator. The value you get will inshallah 9 into 10's power 9 Newton meter square per Coulomb square. This is the value of K I have calculated. When I will take this value, the medium between these charges Q1 and Q2, when the medium between these charges is air, not any insulator, not any other material, the medium between two charges Q1 Q2 will air or free space, then I will get this value epsilon naught. If I will apply some dielectric between two charges, then the value of K will become 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught epsilon R. This epsilon R term, the value of dielectric between these charges. The epsilon R is the value of dielectric between these charges. And what is the value? This value depend upon the nature of dielectric. As I have told that the value of dielectric depend upon the medium between two charges. If the medium is vacuum between two charges, then the value of epsilon R will be 1. If the medium in between two charges is paraffin paper, then the value of epsilon R will be 2. This depend upon. Now you can see this table for different values of epsilon R. In this table you can see that. So now I have completed my lecture. Say so many likes to this lecture if you like this. If you have some a benefit, then please subscribe my channel Rana Shoaib. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.